And just this a disclaimer, everybody, I do not want to be stressed, okay? I want to have a nice, relaxing, free mindset.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Biting Your Nails Ain't Good For You episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we'd like to welcome you to another fantastic week. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this episode. We're going to be diving into our minds a little bit, into our hearts and our feelings about the world of stress.
I can't take it anymore.
This is something that haunts everybody's lives. And sometimes it's there just a little bit. And sometimes for some people, you feel like it's there all the time. The weight of the world is on your shoulders because you got stressful days, stressful things, stressful decision making you have to do every day. We're going to be taking a test right now, me and Adam, that everyone can also take online. And something that's interesting because I personally feel like I don't stress so much. Adam, what would you say about yourself?
I'm probably stressed all the time. If anybody's seen like the Marvel movies, you know, Hulk.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
So this is very interesting because I remember reading an article like talking about stress levels of people in Japan and in Western countries. I think that the test was done with people in America. It was just like a simple asking people on the street, do you feel like you're stressed? Yes or no? People in Western countries put their mark on the no. And then in Japan, most of the people said yes, they feel like they're stressed in life. And then it also goes to the idea of stress, like where in North America, it's like, it's bad if you're stressed. You shouldn't be stressed. Right. Yeah. It can cause you to get sick. Just your whole overall aura can be a little like negative, possibly. Right. But in Japan, it feels like if you're stressed, that means like you're doing something, you're getting work
you're working hard.
Right. So very different mindset to that whole thing. Of course, everyone's different. Every individual will be different, but we're going to settle it right now by taking this test. We'll see how stressed Adam is.
And just a disclaimer, everybody, I do not want to be stressed, okay? I want to have a nice, relaxing, free mindset. But
Right. Yes. Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get into it right now.
All right,
everyone. So we are using this pretty cool website that we found called BeMindfulOnline.com, where you can test your stress levels. You can check out the description down below to get that link. Okay, so the way it's set up is there will be 10 questions that we have to answer, and then we'll see on like a gauge of where our rating of stress is. Yeah. So 10 questions. Here's the first one. In the last month, how often have you been upset because of something that happened unexpectedly? Never, almost never, sometimes, fairly often, very often. Been upset. What is upset, right? Sometimes we have to look at those definitions.
It's upset is depending on your personality too. Like, are you a person to throw a plate across the room, or are you a person to hold it all in, but you know you're angry and you have to go for a walk?
I think I'm fairly often. What'd you click?
Fairly often.
You went to, you moved up?
Yeah, I moved
fairly
up.
often. Okay. Yeah. Next one.
Felt that you were unable to control important things in your life.
Okay. So the important things in life, what can I control? What's important? Going to the bathroom? That's pretty important. And eating food, I control that pretty well.
I'm going to go sometimes.
I'll go with sometimes. I'll go in the middle too. Okay. Next. In the last month, how often have you felt nervous and stressed? Straight to the question. Geez, already.
Yeah. Don't beat around the bush.
I would say almost never.
I'm going to
personally
go with fairly often.
Okay, Mr. Hulk. Yeah. Next one.
Yeah. How often have you felt confident about your ability to handle your personal problems? I feel like I can always handle my personal problems.
Right. If it's everything internal, it's all about
internally, you. Yeah. Yeah, fairly often.
I'll say fairly.
Yeah.
I don't think I can go with the full 100% so fairly often. Next one, fifth question, everyone. In the last month, how often have you felt that things were going your way? All right. So it sounds it's like a positive.
0%. Never.
Oh, no way. Yeah, I'll go down the middle with sometimes. I think I'm going to get a horrible score if I just keep on going down the middle. Next one, you read it.
In the last month, how often have you found that you could not cope with all the things you had to do? Cope meaning handle, manage, take care of. I think sometimes for me.
Jeez, this is so hard because I do have days that I think within the past month where I was just like, man, this is so much, like pretty stressed out.
Yeah.
But within the overall month, I feel like that was like
a fraction.
Oh, exactly. It's a really small percent. So I'm going to say almost never with that one. Next one. In the last month, how often have you been able to control irritations in your life? Controlling irritations. So things that have bothered you. They irritated you, everyone. Like a mosquito flying around and around. It's just, you're like, you think you got it. And then an hour later, it's flying around again.
It just flies around.
Yeah. I can control the irritations in my life. The things that irritate me. So that sounds like something internal. I
don't know. For me, that's like external.
But overall, it's a mental game right there.
I guess so. But I think at the point where you're stressed is when you feel like you have no control over that stuff. Even though it is mental. If stress like takes away that kind of feeling that you're in charge of yourself. You just feel like, why can't things just be perfect the way I think they should be?
Yeah. I'm really unsure. So I'm going to go sometimes. Because I don't feel one way or the other so much.
I hit never. I can't control irritations. Not now.
I mean, if they irritate you, you shouldn't really be able to control them. If it's something you don't like. It's like asking like, hey, do you still not like these peas? This food that you hate?
Right.
Yeah.
A mosquito bit you on the leg.
Yeah.
Can you control how much you want to scratch it? You can.
Yeah, you can.
Willing it away, but you still want to scratch it. It's still irritating you. You can't control the feeling of wanting to scratch the mosquito bite.
Okay, I'm going to move it to almost never. Next.
How often have you felt that you were on top of things?
But you're on top of things, like you're getting stuff done. Kind of feel like if you had like schedule and you're like marking the to-do list off and like you're like, yeah, I'm on top of things. I'm really getting things done. I'm going to say almost never.
I'm going to go with sometimes.
Feels like it's like a little hectic. I get stuff done, but maybe not as efficiently. Moving on. In the last month, how often have you been angered because of things that happened that were out of your control? These are sounding to more similar from kind of the past questions, but just a little bit of a difference. Yeah. This is talking specifically about being angry because of some things that happened that were out of your control. So say example, it started raining and you were going to take the bike to the train station.
And then you couldn't.
And it's like, now you can't. It's like, now you got to walk. Oh man. Did you get angry because of that thing? Right. And you would assume naturally most people would be pretty upset or angry if something happened that was out of their control because you can't do anything about it. But then there's some people who are thinking like, oh, whatever. Like,
it's out of my control. I can't do
anything.
Yeah. It's raining. I didn't have my bike. I woke up late. Can't get the train I want to get. Whatever. Shogunai. I'll just call in sick because I have sick days. That's in control. And that's being really like in control of your life. Being able to not worry about the consequences of your actions. I feel.
Yeah.
And even if it affects somebody else, this is your life. You're in control of it.
Right.
That's the kind of life I want to live in a way.
Right.
Not completely anarchy, but I know that I am number one in this world. You are also number one in your world, but in my world, I'm number one, and I should
having confidence. Right. That's a part of it, definitely.
I don't think I have that.
Oh,
things that are out of your control.
That's so hard because I'm thinking about like
Right?
situations of like, yeah, okay, if it's weather, yeah, totally out of your control. So then I would be like, yeah, whatever. But say example, like oh man, see, it becomes myself. Like if you woke up a little late and you got to get to the train station to catch your train, and then you like get there, but like you just barely miss it as you're running.
Yeah. Doors closed.
Doors, you
You're
see the
on
doors.
the platform.
You hear it, yeah.
Going up the stairs. It's only 10 steps away.
And it leaves. Those times, I remember getting so upset. But that was totally within my control because really I should have gotten up a little early. So
Earlier,
then I shouldn't have been late. So then it was within my control.
That's true.
But if it's something like, hey, train delay, there's been an accident, you're going to be late for work. I'd be like, sweet, late for work, not my fault. Like, positive. So I'm going to say almost never.
Almost never.
Last question. Hit it.
In the last month, how often have you felt difficulties were piling up so high that you could not overcome them? Just recently. Fairly often.
I'm going to say fairly often.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff on my plate that I have not been able to clean off that plate for a while. Feel like I can't overcome them. Not right now. I will be able to chip in little by little, but overall feeling, I can't overcome it. So that's it. Very often for me. Last question. That's it. Hitting next. Bam.
Oh, snap.
I am 21 moderate.
I am 27 high.
Okay. So there we have it, everyone.
There we go. Yeah.
So very interesting. This just pretty much confirmed what our thoughts were about if we're stressed or not. So now we can see that, hey, maybe I don't need to work on my stress, and maybe Adam should look into it if he wants to get better at that. Let us know in the comments, everyone, down below. Do you feel that you are stressed? Do you feel stress is a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah.
Again, let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's some cool things if you join the YouTube membership. So check that out if you're interested. And if you want to do, one-on-one lessons with me, you can do that on our website. Check it out, mjandadamshow.com. We also have a place where you can become a part of the Next Step community, where you can get downloads of our episodes, be a part of the community by accessing a private Facebook page, daily live streams. It's really cool. Zoom meetups monthly. Check it out. If you're interested, thank you so much.
Yes. And of course, if you want to get in contact with us, we have multiple SNS channels. Check out Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more MJ and Adam show, especially Instagram.
Alrighty. That's it. We'll see you on the next step.